On the campus of Hofstra University with head coach Rob Anspach, you got some big news for the Pride Wrestling program. Why don't you share it with us?
Yeah, we just found out that we will be joining the EIWA Wrestling Association conference starting next year. It's a great move for Hofstra University. It's a great move for Hofstra Wrestling. We join one of the premier conferences in the country. Next year, the conference will have 18 teams in it, so it's the biggest conference. And traditionally, it's been one of the strongest. You know, it's either right up there with the Big Ten and stuff like that. Last year, they had 45 qualifiers at the national tournament, 6 All-Americans and a national champion. So we're honored to be able to compete in that conference. When we look at the teams that we're already wrestling, the EIWA is a common opponent that we see throughout our schedule. Geographically speaking, the teams are close. When you look at Cornell and UPenn and Drexel and Harvard and Columbia, all those teams are right in our area. I don't think there's a team outside of 3.5 hours to get to. So geographically, it's great. It allows us to keep our rivals that we've been wrestling for a long period of time. And again, it's just an honor to go into a conference that has that much tradition. And we're honored and look forward to doing some big things in there.
That is an impressive conference. That trophy, the traveling trophy for the team championship, you might have to build a new cabinet to keep that one.
Yeah, well, it's definitely, that'd be an honor to get that one. There's obviously some tough competition. I don't think Cornell's going to want to give it up too easily. But, that's what we strive for here at Hofstra, is to wrestle the best teams in the country. And now we have a lot of those teams in our conference. So, it's just a great opportunity for us. It gives us one more test. It gives us one more opportunity before we get to the national tournaments to test ourselves, and we look forward to it.
Well, I think for fans of metropolitan area, it's going to be great. You'll be bringing in those teams on a more regular basis. And for Hofstra fans throughout the Northeast, another chance to see the Pride wrestle.
Yeah, again, with the proximity of these schools, and they do travel very well. They all have pretty strong traditions. Lehigh, when they come up here, they always bring a good group of people. They're very knowledgeable. Their fans are very knowledgeable about the sport, so they travel well. And, again, Cornell travels well, and they do a great job bringing people around. And when we're looking at the teams we're wrestling, there's going to be Long Island guys at those programs. Rutgers has some guys from Long Island. Lehigh, I'm not sure if they have anybody now. I know Dutton was there a little bit ago. Cornell definitely has some guys from Long Island. UPenn has some guys from Long Island. McDevitt going down there. And so it's going to be great to bring those teams back here and for the Long Island people to see guys that unfortunately didn't end up at Hofstra but ended up wrestling Division I come back to Long Island and be able to watch them wrestle.